What is up, everybody? My name is Squigga, and I am here today with KaySarahSarah, who is going to be aiding me in my commentary of these matches here on Pokemon Showdown in the NU tier. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I am KaySarah. You know, I wouldn't say aiding. Like, aiding is a very generous term.
It's going to be fine. You're going to be fine.
For what I'm going to be doing, actually.
So let's go ahead and introduce the team. We have Steve, the Sandslash. We have Kyle, the Magmortar. We have Ghost Sarah, who is Sarah, but a ghost. We have Bradley Fish, that's your name. Bradley Fish, the Seismitoad, Magic Mike, the Sock, and Joe Gale, the Mesprit. Let's go ahead and look for a battle. We find one against Maze's Fate, who's got Zangoose, always scary to see, always scary to see. Barbaracle, Mismagius, Gourgeist, and the Dorkbat.
So I changed my mind. Barbaracle is my favorite Pokemon.
Please don't say that. Don't ever say that. So he leads with Barbaracle, who is almost definitely just going to go ahead and try to set up a Shell Smash right from the get-go, which is something that I don't want to see personally. So I kind of want to scald this thing. I could also go for a Toxic to try and get residual damage, but honestly, I feel like it might be a safer bet. Scald or Earthquake? Scald or Earthquake? We're going to Earthquake. He is going to go ahead and Shell Smash here, which is very scary. Smash his shell. And he has the white herb to restore it. Luckily, we get the super effective Earthquake off, which is going to do a solid 65%. We are physically defensive, so I'm hoping that we can take whatever punishment this thing wants to throw at us. Hopefully, he doesn't just switch out into the Swoobat. I think.
Why don't you just, like, go for, like, a Scald or a Stealth Rock if you think there's a possibility of him switching out?
I don't want to risk getting killed by. I don't want to, like, if he does something that's a 2-hit KO on me, right? Like, I don't want to risk not killing it, I guess.
You don't think a Scald would
You know what?
from this range?
I trust your judgment. He's gonna X Scissor, which it's not even enough to 2-hit KO. The Scald isn't a, but we burn him. Ha.
So, you know.
All right, so look at that. You were right. Why would I ever doubt you? I'm so
know.
sorry. So down goes the very scary shell smashing worst designed Pokemon in the world. We're gonna see what he. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you do that to me. Barbaracle is universally regarded as one of, if not the worst Pokemon. All right, so we see Zangoose come out. He is probably Toxic Boost, Toxic Orb, as most Zangooses are. I think. There's not an awful lot this thing can do to us before the Toxic Boost, so I think we should take this opportunity to go ahead and set up Stealth Rocks, which is what we are going to do. He's got a Pursuit, but we ain't going nowhere. We do see the Toxic Orb, so he is definitely Toxic Boost. A Facade is going to do a hell of a lot to us. Facade is going to do a hell of a lot to us if he decides to go for it. I know these things generally pack Knockoff as well, so I am kind of wary of switching into Mismagius. What do you think? Do we stay in and go for like a Scald or an Earthquake or something to get damage off on this thing, or do we go out into Mismagius gambling?
Okay, I'm sorry, wait. Is Zangoose specially offensive or physically?
Physically offensive. He is.
Well, then, why don't you Scald and try and get a burn?
Because he is toxic.
Oh, because he can't burn. Okay.
We're going to go out into Ghost Sarah and hope that he doesn't knock off.
Yeah.
He goes for Facade, which we are, of course, immune to.
Sucker!
So now I think we are in the awkward position of also not being able to do anything to the Zangoose, unfortunately, because our Shadow Ball he is in fact immune to, and our Will-O-Wisp is not going to do anything against a toxic Pokemon. So here we are, just kind of, I guess, wasting time. We know that he has the Pursuit, so we've more or less locked ourselves in here. So I think we're going to taunt him, so he knows we mean business. We taunt the Zangoose as he goes for the Pursuit, of course being super effective. That's fine by me because we are going to get off a Pain Split for a decent chunk of health, which is exactly what we do. Not out of range of the Pursuit. That's okay. We're seeing toxic damage really tick on this Zangoose, and we are going to be able to outspeed with Joe Gale. So we are going to go out into Joe Gale, and I think, honestly, a Zen Headbutt will probably kill this thing. A Zen Headbutt will probably kill this thing. So we're going to go ahead and Zen Headbutt, hoping that his Quick Attack isn't strong enough to kill us. Our Zen Headbutt is going to take out the Zangoose. So there goes a big threat to our team. We have eliminated what I would definitely consider his two biggest threats to our team. The Barbaracle and the Zangoose both have serious sweeping potential. So we see the Swoobat come out here. Our Psychic is not going to do anything to this weird puffball. You know, I think this in the Pokédex, this thing is called like the doofus Pokemon, or like it's something really unflattering.
What?
It's like the stupid idiot Pokemon.
The stupid idiot Pokemon.
The stupid idiot Pokemon. We're gonna go out into Kyle, who has the Assault Vest. He's getting Future Sights. No! He goes for a Future Sight.
What does that do exactly?
In 3 turns, I'm gonna take damage.
Well,
We're gonna go ahead and Thunderbolt.
Oh.
He goes on to Kingler, who's not gonna like this Thunderbolt. Ka-chow!
Oh.
Takes out the Kookie. Down goes Kookie.
Is that one also named Kookie?
No, that's this cry. Kookie.
No, I know that, but I don't know.
No, that's just his name is Kingler. So we are in a pretty good spot here. I've never seen Future Sight used competitively, so that's pretty exciting if you ask me. He brings in the Miss Magius, who we don't have anything to hit super effectively with, but our Flamethrower is going to do a ton of damage. That's a ghost type.
Oh,
Psychic
that's a ghost
second.
type.
Yeah.
I thought it was
So,
dark for some reason.
Here comes Dark. Psychic doesn't affect Dark.
Dark. No, okay.
Flamethrower is going to come through and deal 34% and get the burn.
I guess I was just really confused.
Oh no, did we just take that Future Sight attack for 32.5% of our health? We did. So burn is nice for residual damage on this thing, but it's not good for much else. We do take another Shadow Ball, which does a lot, but we bring him into burn range, so down goes Miss Magius. Kyle putting in the finest of work here. Out comes Gorgeist, who is going to outspeed us probably, but we're going to Flamethrower. Has the Shadow Sneak, which doesn't kill us, and our Flamethrower is enough to take him out. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we died to that Shadow Sneak, but we didn't. So out comes Swoobat, the last of his Pokemon. No reason to switch out here.
We're just idiot Pokemon.
The stupid idiot Pokemon. He's gonna go ahead and Shadow Ball, killing Kyle.
The stupid idiot Pokemon just killed your Pokemon.
From 4%.
How does that
come
make?
on.
Yeah, but that one's basically retarded.
All right, so out comes Joe Gale. This thing is Psychic Flying. We can't do anything. I mean, we're gonna knock off, like, whatever. We crit and kill it. I'll take it. So down goes the Expert Belt Future Sight Swoobat. GG. All right, we're gonna go ahead and look for one more, I think. Do you like my Pokemon's names?
I do. I think, so Swoobat, I was thinking about, like, how he could possibly...
You were thinking about Swoobat?
I was thinking about Swoobat and how he could possibly, like, attack other Pokemon, and I feel like his nose is one of those inflatable hammers, right? That make the little...
So he just, like, what, rams his face
toy
into
sound.
them?
And, yeah, and he just, like, headbutts them a little bit.
Okay.
It's more adorable than anything else. And
I
people
bet.
are just excited when it connects, because he's basically a vegetable.
So we have found another battle. We see Mantine, Typhlosion, Girder, Swellow, Bradley Fish, and Mega Camerupt. So scary. I don't think anything here packs grass type move. I could be wrong. Maybe this thing might have hidden power grass or whatever. We're gonna lead with Bradley Fish to try and get those rocks up. He's gonna go ahead and lead with Typhlosion. Oh shit, Typhlosion sometimes carries hidden power grass.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get out of here. I'm expecting hidden power grass.
No,
So
just Scald.
are you kidding? He's gonna outspeed hidden power grass and one-hit KO my Bradley Fish. We're gonna go switch out into Magmortar and start that timer. Just to make sure. I want to make sure I'm playing it safe, even if he doesn't have the hidden power grass. Like, I just want to make sure that I don't lose.
Look at all the balls Bradley Fish has. You go balls to the wall, or you don't go at all.
Hey, bars. Right. So he does go for the hidden power, which is grass. So it's good that I switched out.
It's just pure coincidence.
It's just so common. So let's see. He has Camerupt to.
I know. You should hidden power grass him. to get back at him for what he did to you.
That makes sense. So he does have Camerupt in the back there, who's a pretty safe switch in against us. I kind of want to double switch, anticipating the Camerupt to come in, knowing that this thing is choiced since we didn't see life orb damage. So I think that is what we're going to do. If he's going into Camerupt, I think our best switch is probably Bradley Fish. So let's go balls to the wall. He didn't switch out.
He didn't switch out.
He's not choiced. He went for extra sensory. Okay, that's good knowledge to have. So this thing is probably like expert belt or maybe even leftovers. I don't know. We haven't really seen anything with it. We are in an awkward position because he could hidden power grass. He could extra sensory. Like we're not. This is like pretty weird for us. I think we're gonna have to switch into Mag Mortar again. Like shit. So out comes Kyle as he goes for the hidden power. He crits. Does 9%. So we are gonna go ahead here and Psychic, I think. I'm tired of playing the switching game. We're gonna go ahead and Psychic. He goes for extra sensory, we're still 17%. We have that Assault Vest, which is pretty nice. We see that our Psychic is not gonna be a 2-hit KO, and also we don't see any leftovers. And we didn't do an awful lot with that, so is this thing like Assault? No, that's a reasonable chunk of damage. I think we're gonna go ahead and Psychic again, knowing that this thing can't do a ton to us with its extra sensory. I don't know why they took away the fire. Like, he only does fire now when he attacks. I feel like he should always have the fire. That's what I grew up with.
It's weird that he doesn't have the fire.
It is weird that he doesn't have the fire,
like,
isn't it?
Yeah, for us, because we grew up with him having the fire, and now he kind of just looks...
Balls deep. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt Demantine.
You know what he looks like?
What does he look like? Switches into camera. Fuck!
He looks
Fuck!
He looks like one of those things that are outside the car dealerships that flap around a lot. Like
What?
A little bit.
Oh, you mean one of the, like the noodles? The nightmare noodles?
The nightmare noodles.
I'm sorry, I don't see that.
Because he's like super tall and without the fire, he doesn't look cool. He kind of like just looks jiggly. You know?
I guess.
Like he could start jiggling.
He's kind of like a naked mole rat. It's like Kim Possible shit. So Camerupt generally packs Earth Power and like Ancient Power or something like that. I think we're gonna go out into KaySarah, hoping that he goes for the Earth Power on Kyle. We do see him Mega Evolve and go for Fire Blast and miss, so I'll take that. I mean, sure.
I think you mean Ron Stoppable shit.
Ron Stoppable.
Kim Possible never had a
He is not happy with that turn of events. We are not going to take a Fire Blast especially well here. We are not going to take a Fire Blast especially well.
KaySarah for MVP. Saved my life.
I think we have to go into our Seismitoad now, as awkward as that is. There's a lot of switching here in these first few turns of the game. He's gonna go for that Fire Blast. Fuck! Damn!
Well, okay.
Now, Camerupt is 4 times weak to Scald. I'm gonna Scald. Now, he could switch into his own Seismitoad here, negating our Scald. In fact, that's so likely that I feel like it might be stupid to Scald and I should Stealth Rocks instead. Because he knows we're gonna outspeed, because Camerupt is absolutely one of the slowest Pokemon in the world. We're gonna Stealth Rock. He doesn't switch. Fuck.
Should have scalded.
I should have Scalded. I should have just played it safe and Scalded. But I didn't. I set up the Stealth Rocks instead. So we're going to go out into Steve, who is, of course, going to outspeed. And we are going to Earthquake as he goes into Mantine.
Probably.
I mean, like, come on. This guy didn't switch out on a fucking water type. Now he's going to switch out on a ground type to go into I mean, it was ground type. Fucking, I give up. I give up. Do what you will. Do your worst.
It looks like he is.
Am I the only one? Like, I think when I look at Mega Camerupt, I'm like, that thing looks kind of like a pudding pop.
The fuck is a pudding pop?
See, I don't really know. Like, I know it looks kind of like this thing on his back, and that is all of my knowledge of pudding pops, so I could be woefully misinformed.
I think you're woefully misinformed.
That's very likely. So Steve coming through with that Earthquake to take out the Mega Camerupt, eliminating a huge, huge threat to our team. I can't believe I didn't Scald. I'm so sorry, Bradley Fish.
I really like
He says high roll. Sure, bud. Sure, bud. Maybe he was calking. Maybe he was calcing and he's right. That could be the high roll. You know what? I shouldn't just dismiss him like
the
that.
triple dot.
Yeah, that ellipses up there. So out comes Seismitoad. I don't really want to take a Scald on Steve. I don't really want to take a Scald on Steve. What is my Seismitoad's speed? 165, so we should barely outspeed this thing if he is not invested. The question is whether or not that's relevant. I think I'm going to go ahead and knock off. We do 21% with our knockoff and take care of the leftovers. He does just go for the Scald, which does 77% to us. Honestly, I'm not sure that it's worth switching Steve out, like for switch fodder. I think we might just end up losing him here. But if we are going to lose him, we are going to lose him in style with an Earthquake, which does 33%.
Oh, man.
He goes for Stealth Rock, though, so we are going to get to Rapid Spin away his Stealth Rock. He doesn't have a spin blocker, so that's kind of cool. We do 5%, and he goes for the Scald and takes out Steve, which is pretty okay for us because he's not going to be able to set up Stealth Rocks. He's going to have to either switch it. He's going to have to switch out if he wants to set up those Stealth Rocks because whatever we bring in here will outspeed and kill him. We're going to go with Magic Mike. Magic Mike, time to shine. Show us what you're good for with that sweet, sweet... Do you think he's gonna switch? Do you think he's gonna switch? Because if he's gonna switch, he would switch into like Swellow, which would make an Ice Punch like super mega sexy awesome.
Would an Ice Punch kill Seismitoad?
No. Wait, it's neutral. Maybe. Ice Punch. Fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say he hasn't really.
That's fine. Well, he just sets up the Stealth Rock, so we're okay with that. Yeah, no, I should really pay more attention to the patterns of my opponent rather than like the stuff that makes sense to me in a vacuum. So Seismitoad goes down.
That much.
Yeah, that's fair. So Seismitoad goes down. We do see those Stealth Rocks go up, which is unfortunate because that does hit our Magmortar pretty hard. Out comes Girder. So Girder's probably gonna bulk up.
Is that the name of the
That is the name of the Pokemon. I like for this evolutionary chain, whenever I'm using one, I just reverse the name. So my Girder is named Durger, and my Conkeldurr is named Durkonkle. I just think it's really funny. So Ice Punch Freeze.
Hodor.
Hodor? Like Hodor?
Yeah, like Hodor, but Dur.
I'm gonna have to switch out into Joe Gale here, hoping that he doesn't just go for the knockoff. He goes for the knockoff, which is super effective and does a ton of damage, knocking off our Choice Scarf. We are still going to outspeed this thing, and a Zen Headbutt is going to do a lot of damage. A Mach Punch, we resist it. Will it take us out?
Probably.
You think so?
You're 22%.
You think a Mach Punch will kill me?
I mean, like, you don't really have an option at this point.
I mean, I could switch out into Mismagius because Stealth Rocks wouldn't be enough to take out Joe Gale, but we lost our Choice Scarf, so honestly, he's gonna go out into Mantine. He's gonna take a decent chunk. Oh my god, are you kidding me, Joe Gale? Joe Gale, come on now. So we miss our Zen Headbutt.
That sucks.
And now this Mantine is just going to outspeed us.
Yep.
It didn't outspeed us. That's fine. We get our Healing Wish off, so we're going to bring in Kyle. Hopefully we take the rocks damage second. That is such a shame.
What?
We are going to go ahead and... Ah, shit, this thing outspeeds us. But it doesn't do enough to kill us. It hit us before, didn't it? Whatever, we're going to Thunderbolt. We outspeed it. Okay, maybe I'm just seriously...
Why not?
Yeah, no, it must be a defensive Mantine.
It's weird.
That's not. I mean, Mantine is pretty decent defensive. So out comes Swellow. A Thunderbolt will kill the Swellow, but this Swellow will almost definitely kill us. Unfortunately, I don't think we have much of a choice right now. We are just kind of in trouble. We can't afford to switch out because Stealth Rock's damage is going to render Kyle useless if we do much more switching. So I think we're going to have to stay in and Thunderbolt as he goes for the Brave Bird, which doesn't kill us. We see the recoil. Is the Thunderbolt enough? It is. Down goes Swellow. That was an intense little blurb there.
It's just because you made it.
I do try. So out comes Girder, who's probably going to Mach Punch, so I'm going to... no, fuck. We're dead to Stealth Rock. We're dead to Stealth Rock, so there's no reason to switch out. We're just going to go ahead and Flamethrower. The Mach Punch crits, rubbing salt in the wound to take us out. So...
Does that matter?
The crit?
Yeah.
Probably not. Magmortar doesn't have great defense. So I kind of want to go out into Sawk here. Unfortunately, if Typhlosion is Choice Scarf, we have really just lost the game here, because it will outspeed Sawk for sure and take him out. I kind of want to go into Mismagius. We can't do anything to this. We can't really do an awful lot to this Girder. And we know that he's carrying the knockoff. We're going to go ahead and go out into Magic Mike, who's going to take that Stealth Rocks damage. We break the mold, because that's what we're all about. And we're going to go ahead and close combat. Does 61%. Of course, he is packing that Eviolite. And he hits us with a Drain Punch for 84. A Mach Punch is going to kill us. I think unfortunately, he crits again. What a douche. I think we may have sealed our fate here,
No,
which is...
Sarah. Just gonna pull
I think
through.
Ghost Sarah's gonna pull through. We get, nope. She
Wow.
crit again and killed you.
How does he crit on every Mach Punch?
That was actually a knockoff. What? No, you're not gonna type.
No, I'm gonna type.
Don't type. He left. He's gone.
I'm
He's
gonna
gone.
type.
It's too late. Oh my god, please. Stop. No, I don't want to get... This is my name. That's
Yeah,
in my
but
name.
he's not even there anymore.
That's fair. Okay, so unfortunately we lost that second one.
Just cursing out his spirit.
Definitely made some mistakes that cost us the game there, which is par for the course on this channel. Hey, I like
It's all
to.
you, man.
Fine. I made some mistakes that cost us the game.
Terrible mistakes that cost you the game.
Oh, fine, whatever. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video and you would like to see more videos like it, I would encourage you to comment, like, or subscribe to the channel, or, do all three. Your feedback means the world to me. Yeah, I guess that's it for us. Signing off, I'm Squigga.
I'm KaySarahSarah.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a good one.